So my action project actually took place at the gym that I go to back home. It's called Energy Fitness, and I thought that a good idea for this project would be at a place that sometimes it's hard to be positive, sometimes it's hard to get the motivation to go, and sometimes once you're there you kind of slack off or you're not really motivated to continue and work really hard. So I thought that I would put up some posters around the gym that would actually help motivate and give some positivity to the members of my gym. So the first one that I did was I put this sign, and it says start each day with a positive thought. This was actually right where the door is that you have to enter to get to the gym, and everybody would have to walk by it to open the door, so they'd have to look at it, and since it's something different, most people's eyes are drawn to things that aren't usually there. And the next one that I put up was something that was actually right by the scanner, so it's something that everybody has to see because they all have to scan in as a member, and even if they don't, they have to go to the front desk to be able to talk to whoever's there to be able to pay or be able to get a form so they can work out for the day. So this is what everybody will see. So it just says it's a good day to have a good day. It's something very simple, something that you can kind of look at. It's very understandable, and maybe it'll just kind of help somebody just realize that any day can be a good day as long as you want it to be. So then the next ones, I put up some stuff on the locker rooms. So the first one I have up on the women's locker room, which says she believed she could, so she did. It definitely speaks to women who sometimes it's hard to believe in yourself. So I thought maybe if they see it as soon as they walk into the locker room, it might kind of help them start their workout. Then obviously you have to have one on the men's locker room if you have it on the women's. So this one actually speaks to the men. It says strong people don't put others down, they lift them up. And most guys, when they go to the gym, they're looking to strengthen their muscles, make themselves bigger, but to be a truly strong person, you're not going to put anybody else down to make yourself stronger, but you're actually going to lift people up. This can work for physically, but also emotionally as well as mentally. So those were just around kind of when you first walk into the gym, you will see it because you have to walk by these things, and if you're a man, you have to obviously go to the locker room, women, same thing. So those are things that kind of are the first aspect of when you walk into the gym you're going to see. So once you start to work out and you're on machines, whether it's cardio or not, you have to clean your machines afterwards. So over by where the paper and the spray is that you would wipe down your machine, I put this sign. So it just says positive thinking evokes more energy, more initiative, and more happiness. So if somebody kind of sees this, kind of maybe get themselves to think a little bit more positive if they're getting tired or they're just like, I really don't want to be here. It might actually help them realize that if they think more positive, they can have more energy to get through their workout, and it can actually give them more initiative to continue to work out, not just that day, but in the future, and also just more happiness in general. Then, obviously, you work out, you go to the gym, you need to drink, so we have a water fountain that's at our gym, and so I put this poster. It's a little longer, but most people, when you're getting a drink, you're kind of taking a mini break anyway. So it says 5 ways to give off positive energy. So the first one would be smile and engage. 2, make happiness a priority. 3, be loving and grateful. 4, say positive words. And 5, do something that energizes you. So it's just a little bit longer of a poster, but I figured this would be the perfect place to put it because you're going to kind of get a drink, you might catch your breath, and then you might get another drink or something like that. So it kind of gives you some time to read it, but also just kind of give you a way to have positive energy. Even though most people know these things, it kind of seems like a common sense, a way of life, but sometimes just reading it and being able to see the words down will actually help you. So then I have this one that we actually at my gym, we have not only the gym downstairs, but we have an aerobic room that's upstairs that you can take classes for, yoga, there's cycling, which is riding a bike, and so I put a sign that's the door that actually leads to go upstairs. So this one is something that people will see. It says your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. So most of the time you're going to the gym to change yourself or to change your body or just to keep healthy. So to really have the change, you have to have a good mindset for it. And at the gym, you need a positive mindset just to get through the workout as well as try to change yourself. A lot of people that do the classes don't actually do the gym downstairs, so they might not see some of the other ones that were up there. So I figured to speak to them so I can hit everybody that one would be a good one. So I have a couple more, and this one is actually one that was outside the workout room, which is actually the door to get there. So it says, be happy, do the best you can, be good and kind. It's something that is on the door, so when you first walk up the stairs, you'll see it. But during the classes, the door shuts. So if you don't see it on the way up, you'll see it on the way out because you have to open the door to be able to leave. So it's kind of just a little reminder once you had your workout, once you finished up, especially the classes, which sometimes are more challenging. You definitely work up a sweat and everything, and some people don't really have the motivation themselves to be able to work out, so they go to classes to be with an instructor, to be with other people, and it does kind of help you continue and be better. So I actually put that there so that way they can have a little bit of a smile when they leave after they might be really tired and everything to help continue their day. And then the last one that I have, it says the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. So this one is actually on the other side of the door, so when people are actually leaving the gym, they can see this. So it actually helps them kind of continue with their day once they leave, whether it's going to work or it's staying home and cooking dinner or picking up the kids or anything like that. So I kind of hit the spots that were going to be the most high traffic, will help people kind of either motivate their workout to begin with or to give them a little message when they leave. I didn't really get a lot of comments necessarily based off of them, but I did have people tell me that they noticed them. The workers that I spoke to said that they noticed how people were commenting on the motivational stuff that was around the gym and the positivity, and just noticing them is just as important as having some sort of comment to them. And one of the trainers actually spoke to a client who kind of was like, what's going on with all this emotional stuff and all this stuff for the gym? And so he thought it was kind of funny at first, but then when he really sat down and read them, he actually really thought that they were a great idea. So all the trainers and all the workers, as well as the owners, I told them about this so that way they can keep their ears and eyes open for any comments or any type of reactions to them. And they said that a lot of people who looked at them just kind of brought a smile to their face, kind of lit up their face. And some people just said, oh, I really like the stuff that's around the gym. So it definitely impacted them. And I was actually really excited to do this because I wanted to be able to help people in a place that I don't always have motivation to go to either, and a lot of people can relate to that sometimes working out feels like a chore. So having these little comments might actually brighten someone's day as well as just help them with their motivation. So I think that this project not only was something to bring positivity to other people, but realizing when you're bringing positivity to other people, it actually brings positivity to you. And I think that was a good message that this project, especially mine, definitely had, is that not only did I help other people, but I also brought more positivity to my life and my gym workouts.